Hi everybody, it's Rhonda with the Center of Wellness for Urban Women, CWU, here in Indianapolis, and I wanted to make a little short video clip. I had just made a long one about my own personal journey, but this is specifically about CWU. We had some people who had some questions about who we are and what we do, and what some of our programs now, and what are some of the things that we're planning in the future. So that's what this clip is about. I'm really going to do my best not to be a chatty Cathy and make this another 30-minute video, but here we go. CWU started in 2007 here in Indianapolis, Indiana, with a small group of volunteers. Also understand, though, that the idea started actually in 2000. So when people say there's no such thing as an overnight success, believe them. Just in trying to do the proper research, gather the right team together, and of course, you have life and stuff that kind of comes into play. But we did incorporate in 2007, got a 501c3 in 2008, and began programming. We serve women 18 and over living in urban communities. So for us, the urban is not about a racial ethnic thing. It's about location. You have to understand, we're in Indiana, so there's a definite difference between urban health and rural health. I actually have done rural health, and it is a different child altogether, because you're different, just the way that you have to approach it. So when you're talking about the Center of Wellness for Urban Women, is about women living in urban settings and all the things that come with that. So you could be a white woman, black woman, Latino, Latino woman, Asian, it doesn't matter. It's about your health needs, and what stressors and things that come about with you living in an urban community. So right now, currently, we have about 3 programs that we're focusing on. We have more in development and more that we're looking at, but there are 3 primary programs that are ongoing right now. The first one is the Sisters Together program. Sisters Together, Move More, Eat Better. It is a program that's part of the National Institutes on Health. We are a national partner. Our implementation had started probably 2008. We started walking on the canal with a group of women. It is expanded. It has shrunk. So we're actually taking a look back, a step back, and determining how we want to approach Sisters Together. So that means doing some community assessments, getting your data together, and things like that, like you're supposed to do when you do program planning. And so we're going to do that again. We're actually going to do a focus group in the next month, get some women together, talk to some businesses, and develop some new partnerships, and of course keep our old partners engaged. But we're very happy that we have a national partnership on the project. Another program is called the 7 Dimensions of Wellness Workshop and Program. Now, the 7 Dimensions of Wellness is what CWU wraps its philosophy around. We are not a disease-focused organization, so you won't hear us say diabetes and this. We don't talk about disease. We talk about being well and living a certain kind of lifestyle that promotes health and joy. I know that's an unusual word, I think, to connect with wellness, but it's living in a certain way that is always moving you towards a balanced life. And so we believe the 7 dimensions of wellness does that. And a lot of people already incorporate mind, body, spirit. Those are 3 of the 7. But you also have environmental, intellectual, occupational, and social wellness. And so all of our programming, we try to incorporate those 7 into it. So we, of course, always have to take a step back and think about how those other elements are being incorporated, or which ones are there, and stressing those. But this particular workshop talks about those 7. The participants, we've had both men and women, take a look at the 7, look at how they're connected, because they are connected, and what happens when one's out of balance, and how do you get it back in balance. And that's been a very successful workshop for us. We developed it from nothing. The concept has been around. 7 Dimensions of Wellness practiced all over, but this particular workshop we developed. And so it's also something that's ongoing. We did implement a 10-week program at one of the local high schools with female youth. It's great. It was fun. We actually tackled a dimension every week. They did projects and all that kind of stuff. I loved it. And that's something we want to implement with women and men. Like I said, it's kind of one of those things that it's about the community. Then also we have our community garden project, Miss Mary's Garden, where it is more than just your basic urban garden. It is a wellness garden. One of those places where we also really try to incorporate the 7 dimensions of wellness. So it also has art, and there's a path that has been built. We have we plan to do exercises like yoga in the garden and things like that. But we also are growing foods back there. So there's garden therapy, lessons about food sustainability and things of that sort that's happening there. And then also lastly is Life Jam. Life Jam is our fundraising event, but it's also a program. And you know, as I said in the other video, we love Life Jam. It's a fun event. It's a way that we connect with the entertainment community, the poetry community, the arts, the visual art community. Also moving that sector closer to health and getting the community to understand that art therapy, music therapy is important. Things happen when you listen to music that, you know, your blood pressure and this is great. So Life Jam does that. It brings all that together. It is probably one of the first things that we did in 2008 was to do Life Jam. I actually had somebody come from New Jersey. Our friend, an artist, Cortez, came from Jersey. He actually DJ'd and he did live art. And every year we have artists that come and do live art. We're changing it up, but it is a great program, and there's so much more to come. We have so many great and wonderful projects. A coordination, care coordination system that we want to put in place for women. Things that are happening in different parts of the community, of grocery store tours and things like that. So there's a lot more stuff, and we're going to let the community also participate in guiding some programming. We got to have some community buy-in, but in a nutshell, that is CWU. We also, our online community is also a part of our programming. It is very important to disseminate information and get it to people so that they can do their own research and know what's going on across the country as far as health and wellness and things like that. So we are very blessed to have a very successful Facebook page, but also Twitter account. And so we look forward to continuing to kind of foster and grow those communities. I'm going to, at the end of this video, connect you with all the links, hopefully some pictures and things like that, so you can see what we've been doing. If you ever have any questions about CWU and who we are and what we do, please send us an email. Just at info@cwuonline.org. We'll love to hear from you and talk to you about what we're doing. So this is Rhonda, and I thank you again for listening. And all we want you to do is to live life well. God bless.